Got to do a bit of setup here since I haven't streamed in like months. I don't know. Whenever I last streamed is whenever I last streamed. I should stream more often. I really should. It'll give me a reason to work harder, I guess. Get my pretty red moon here. I'm actually debating on just making the actual sun of the world red, and that makes the moon always red, but I don't know. That might cause some problems, so. In the lore things. We'll explain why everyone's kind of pale, but then again, so is them just living in the mountains, too, for that matter. Okay. Anyway. So we're working on... Well. Let's just go ahead and hide this. We're working on this section of the game. I'm not getting an error message anymore. That's a good sign. YouTube was all like, you don't have enough signal. I'm like, well, so much for streaming if that's the case. Seriously. Trying to build the boss fight for here against Voodoo, who is standing inside of a candle, which seems kind of productive, honestly. I actually might move her model up a bit, probably. When she's equipped, she keeps sticking her feet in the ground. That's just kind of weird. I guess when she has a weapon, she doesn't. So that means that, let's see. Well, she always has a weapon equipped. That's right. I remember changing that. She always has a weapon equipped. So if that is the case, I could probably get away with just raising her up a bit. Oh my god, this... It's so slow. I hate it. There we go. She's a lot taller than Poppet, so, you know. She's got to kind of bend down some, and I got to pick some better animations for her, and... I don't know. Just wrong piped some alcohol there. Excellent, excellent. Alright, let's see if that fixes where she's standing. This room looks pretty cool in the, already, I think. If it loads. Could blow up. Well, it looks like she's walking on top of the ground now. That's a good sign. She was unable to hit me earlier for some reason. I don't know why, because she used to be able to hit me every time. Well, I think I gotta resolve that issue. It's obnoxious. Do I have the weapon thingy? Weapon parent. It should be drawing a debug. Line traces that. She hits for 10. That's nothing on there has changed. So why is there no line trace? Persistent line traces it is. Alright, Mike and Mathis, how's it going? Yeah, it's almost like a real game. It will eventually be, but yeah, those are there. That's cool. For some reason, she can't actually hit me with the thing. Yeah, she should have, like, see how I have these? This is all the areas that this weapon hits when I swing it. And I've let them persistent, but you'll notice she's not making any. Also, I have a mini Poppet that I can run away with. She'll attack it, too. Well, supposedly attack it. How's it going, Mathis? Yeah, I've been, just finding excuses, honestly. I think that's really what it is. So... It's very loud in my ears. Okay, so... I made a change not long ago, but all I did was I took a thing where it made it where she used to equip via this one. But that shouldn't change the line trace. This has been a catastrophe on every level so many times over. I'm not even playing with the actual the behavior trees at the moment. I was just trying to figure out why she can't hit. Let's say attack true. Actually, oh, I don't know if I want them both. Wait a minute. If I put both there, what'll happen is because it's an event tick, it will be every time. Let's just see if it ever triggers her attacking. That's my concern here. Huh. No, it doesn't. How is that possible? Okay, so they assigned the weapon owner. I think the... Yeah, it's just been a catastrophe. I had this working earlier. I made some changes, and now... Yeah. 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 So I know 100% it's spawning this here. NPC weapon is supposed to do that. I don't recall deleting this, unless the voodoo pin itself has it. Maybe. It's because if that's the case, and it needs to just be added to the main overall thing instead of the other. No. TP in combat goes to here. Weapon parent, weapon owner has nothing. Why does weapon owner have nothing? So, weapon owner. Yeah, that's been pretty much my entire night of just looking at it going, what am I going to do with this particular problem? And then here's this one happens, and then this one, and Weapon owner never triggered. Why did weapon owner never trigger? See, there's the other problem I have. Like, it should be hitting her, and it doesn't. But sometimes it will. But apparently not. Like, look at all the times it should have hit her. It hit her once. That might just be the behavior tree problem. Alright, so owner of the weapon make array. The whole point of the owner of the weapon was so that it wouldn't hit it themselves. That's why I did it, I'm assuming. So if they have that, that's fine. It gets the owner of the weapon there, hit actor, sure. Let's do one frame again, because there's no reason for that. So what's everyone else up to tonight? Anything exciting? Besides watching me have no idea what's causing this problem? What am I missing about you? Okay, that's not a problem. I mean, I stopped dragging my feet. You should definitely stop dragging yours, right? Make it 1,000 and see what happens. It boggles my mind. All I did was move it over. Yeah, those games aren't going to make themselves, right? I mean, look at all the fun stuff I've been making since then. Like, it's gotten almost exciting. Almost. This is my favorite room at the moment. And it has no use in the current game because it would be in the second chapter, and I don't have use for the second chapter yet. Including one of the other enemies. Well, actually an NPC at the moment. He gives quests. Not really an enemy, actually, but you know. I mean, you know, with AI they will eventually, but you know, whatever. I had it randomize everything out here so it looks kind of awkward. I'll probably end up manually doing it because it just doesn't look as good. I'm also playing with the distance on this because now stuff floats. I need to move the stupid particle effect to... Oops. Wait, I didn't keel over dead? Why didn't I keel over dead? Okay. I was like, wait a minute. Is this another bug? Oh yeah, wherever I spawned in is the thing. But I've also got let's see, random changes that have been made. I'll drag this off to the side so I can just drag it into the level. Not gonna use that one. Just going over the various characters, but I'm not gonna use this version of Charlotte because she's not very good. But I'm going to, let's see, I have my wood golem. Did I not change his name? This guy here. The various golems. A weird dragon thingy. Let's see, other toys that I've made. Cardboard wolf. Here. And a cardboard dragon, because I gotta have that, very important. Yeah, for the new characters. Let me run around through them. You know me, art's what I do best. It's the rest of the game that I'm still working on. I have crappy dodges that I think you need to improve big time. You're not very in the light, little one. It's supposed to be some nightmare creature thingy. I don't really like it terribly much, but not gonna use so much later. I'll come with a better version of a nightmare thing, but whatever. My various golems. The metal golem. Hey, you want to kick me? What the? What? What the? It's possessed. This thing has no movement at all, like nothing. It's just, I guess it's just me hitting it caused it to do that. It's funny. This is the wood golem. Probably should have put him in the light. You know what? Get a light. Daddy needs some new lights. I coded this so I could turn the lights on and off. This guy, just move around, turn the lights on and off. Yeah. And also expand the radius on some of the other ones. I don't think I've made on this one. I have a better light thing that I just need to convert all these to probably. Always make one system that does everything. Otherwise it gets so complicated you'll never remember anything. That's my wood golem. A cardboard wolf. My cardboard golem, who I very much like. I was looking for more little metal robots for the clockwork areas. I don't know about this. This is just something Epic made. And I'm debating on it. It might be not toy-like enough. I don't know about that one. All I've already been shown, and of course, we have a cardboard dragon that's been written on. That'll be like a hidden little boss thingy that you can find. Who's... I haven't done anything with like any of these ones at all. Some of them I have to make custom stuff for. Other ones I don't, like custom movement. But they'll move eventually. That's right. It does diabetes damage to people. Making it the best weapon. And the only enemies I really have that actually work at the moment are the little voodoo dolls. It's much easier to go this way. I'll dump some of them out. Though I need to actually give them AIs and stuff too. At one point I had a really complicated AI for them, but then I didn't. Like more? Okay. Enemies, enemies everywhere. Maybe I'll put the weapon back on Voodoo so I don't have to actually worry about it just being broken all the time. I can just make a spawner or two. Why can't they move? Oh, they're just being weird. Okay. And they can cause damage to the Poppet, so that's good. And you can hit them. Supposedly hit them. You know what? Let me test something. Come to me, test level. Test level exists to do exactly what it sounds like. But what I'm starting to wonder is if that ray trace just doesn't hit because it doesn't calculate it fast enough. Like maybe I need a better method. Oh, I don't know if Poppet's the good guy here. I mean, she's running around killing off other toys because she's collecting souls, so it's not like she's not a good person. To be fair, though, she's just collecting the souls out of the toys. There are the bodies of the girls around, so you could, in theory, put them back. Let's see if it hits me now. No. No. For some bizarre reason, all of the voodoo dolls will go to this area. I don't know why, but yeah, I can hit them on this. Yeah. Look at how much better the hitting works on this. So use the big version. Look at that. It works perfectly. So I'm thinking that it's something to do with the ray trace just not calculating. I haven't put any costs in the game yet, so you can just kind of do whatever you want. She's so broken. What the? What the? Ugh, yes. I tried to make it all cool. Yeah, about that. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this play animation, play sound thingy. Because originally I was handling that on there, but I'm like, oh, you can handle it in the stupid behavior tree, so why wouldn't you do that? It's just weird. The blue text on the left was because I told it to print a string. It is currently attacking, because I was trying to test if she was attacking, like if it was even showing this, and it's not registering it. Like the event tick is not happening, which makes no sense, because she's equipping this weapon, and this weapon has the parent of this. So actually, what I'm going to do is this. I want to see if it's even triggering at all. This has no limitation on it, so it'll just be all the time triggering. But you can actually set the text color to whatever you like. You just, you know, whatever you like on the pie here. Now it's purple. However long you want it to show up. You can also print a name too. I don't really see much difference. They kind of both do the same thing, but yeah. Will that give her a line trace? Yeah, okay. That's where the problem is. Hit me. Just hit me. I don't care. Hit me. Good. Thank you. I love it. Beat me a bit more, baby. What? No, it's beat me, voodoo mommy. What is it? Isn't that what it is, right? Good. Poppet's been a bad girl, evidently. Game got a whole new system behind it. It's very awkward. Okay, well, now we know. That's the thing there. And I'm assuming what happens is I had it default to that and I turned it off. So it should just default to currently attacking because it'll turn itself off later. It's always something dumb, but what was happening was this was just always set to false, effectively. Nothing was ever turning it on. Whereas the first time it'll ring true and check, and then it'll just shut itself off. And then each time afterwards it'll turn itself on, because there's the thing that sets it up for it when they swing it, so... Yeah, this is my bad. I remember making that change now like an idiot. Okay, so... Let's shorten her thing there. I had it set to... It was originally 300. God, I've been figuring that one about for a while. I think I have it set a little... Yeah, it's set too long. You could use a collision to do it, and I'm actually wondering if that's the better way. I really am. I always make it a little longer than normal, but... I might actually want to pull it back some, honestly. Yeah, I think I will. It's this arrow here. Okay, that's too fast. Made the little spawn noise for him, but it doesn't really account for them always being there. I guess I need to shorten the one for Poppet too. I might actually want to extend the length of this weapon or something. She needs a better animation. Yeah, that is not bueno. I need a low-hitting animation. That animation sucks. It's too easy to dodge. It doesn't hit straight. It's weird. Like, she's facing the player. You would think it would hit her, but it just doesn't, because line traces aren't very big. But people are like, line traces are so much better. Are they? I don't know. Seems like they're not always hitting. I think there might have been a plugin for this. Check something real fast. Go to the Unreal Market here real fast and come on. Thank you. Let's see here. Line trace? It's gonna be under free. I remember being a free one there. Free. Probably configuration then. Huh. I thought it'd be under that, but I guess not. No AI? Wait, what? Are you it? No. I forgot what it was. Whatever. Something to figure out later, but I think that there's so much going on with my computer streaming and trying to do all this stuff too, and that level being kind of maybe not the most optimized, that it's a little much for the ray traces. But I remember there being a plugin that fixes that. So I think I might... I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I might switch it. Whatever. That's for another time. So this is the oh-so-fun behavior tree. You can see all the things that aren't connected. These are failures, by the way. This was stuff I planned out. I figured out that this is what someone described I should do. They're like, okay, well, Just make a thing here and just label everything what it is. And then set it up like that, and then add in the stuff later. And I did that, and it worked great. Then I decided, oh wait, I want a strafe. That has never worked correctly. At any point, every tutorial I follow is never worked right. I don't know what is wrong with it. But every time, it's supposed to pick a location. And actually, this part here was the original attempt. So I just ended it here instead. The original attempt actually works better. Yeah, it just doesn't work right. It's dumb. And it sets the location, and then it's supposed to move to it because it moves to target location. So it sets it here and then moves it, because the way these work is it goes on a sequence. It does left to right. So like here, it does this, determines the target, and then it goes and does this whole tree down here. And if at any point it reaches something that tells it to abort because it like these blue conditions, it doesn't work it, like they don't work right, like it doesn't qualify, it bounces back up and then tries the next one. Those are selectors. Selectors will bounce between them, and if they don't have anything that tells them to stop, they just go on forever. And everything you see here is something some of these are made by them. The cooldowns and the blackboard-based conditions are made by them. If it's got like a name, I made it. This just prints a string so I know what's going on. Alright, so the coolest thing about these, and it's going to be very hard to show this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this, actually, I'll do this like this. I'll set this over there. I'll pull it back on the thing in a second. Okay. I don't know why I pull it weapon out. I don't need it, but sure. And you can see the behavior she's following. She's currently just moving to her patrol points, as evidenced by... Oh, me knock that off here. Like, she walks to each of the green things there. I have them set for visible now, so you can see where she's going to walk. She'll get around things, whatever, and that's her thing. Cool. I'll go piss her off. And now... so now this condition aborts it because I have it set where the battle phase is higher. Now it's going down this, it does the determined target, and then it runs down here and goes, okay, well, doesn't have this much health, doesn't have this much health. Each of this is 75 health, 50% health, 25% health. It gets a distance to the actor, whichever its target is. And then the distance is not greater than 700, so it goes, okay, well, then I'm going to make an attack. It'll attempt this stray thing that doesn't work right. And then it's looking for a target in there. And so far, this has a cooldown, so it's hitting that over and over, but it's trying to hit mini pop over and over. But it's too stupid to turn. Because there's supposed to be this set focus thing, which is supposed to make it focus on the target. Yeah, that doesn't work right. In all my testing, it works like crap. So what really needs to happen here is let's just ditch this crap strafe thing. It doesn't work yet. I don't care. This is a selector. But down here is also a selector. Let's go ahead and move these here out of the way. Actually, let's make a sequence. I'll just put a cooldown on it. And the cooldown will just be 1 second, so it doesn't perpetually go forever. It'll fail after the 1 second thing here. And it's just face actor. Sorry, face target. And the target is target actor. Okay. So anything else I need to do? That's it. That should be it. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but put that back up there. That's where the little play button does not appear with those kinds of taps. Okay. Oh, I saw the weapon owner thing. At least I know it works. There you go. Still pretty crappy, though. I'm actually tempted to have her wield it like a spear, almost. Because there's some really good spear animations that actually hit low. That I already have. Where are you? Two-handed spear. I'm too lazy to look at all those. Are you the one? Nope, that's just a straight stab. That's not helpful. Let me, I'm just gonna move that over here and just show off what I'm clicking on as opposed to the other way. Stab, stab. Making a liar out of me here. Stab, stab. That one here, yeah, it swings low. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retarget this one over to there and just have her use that and see if it works. Like if it looks okay. Wait. Does she do it with the other hand at any point? I think it's just, I guess they only hold the spear one way. Whatever, let's see what happens. Doesn't really hurt to do this, so do this. Oh wait, these all go with the actual model itself. Animations. Wait, I guess two-hand spear. Do this, and then retarget. Neat. Okay, and then let's go to her. All of her attacks are figured out in here. I don't need these print strings anymore. I forgot all about my alcohol. Damn. Owl Vampire Savior, huh? Nice, nice, nice. I'm sorry, Vampire Survivor. I don't want to call it Savior. Listen, I'm drinking not enough. I should be drinking more, to be honest. I bet you all this will make a great deal more sense if I do. Yeah, this for now. It's going to leave the stomp going to the same one because I don't have a stomp made yet. Yeah, I'll be here messing around for a while. I'm probably just going to make a point of streaming like maybe like a couple hours a night or something, you know, where it's not where it's not like some huge burden on me to do it because I have to do so much regular work. It's just, I don't know. But as long as I'm kind of having fun with it, it's just easier to just kind of show up and do it, you know? Probably around the same time anyway, because it just seems like the time that I have to do it when I don't know. I would stream a little earlier, but I always feel really tired around like 10 p.m. here. And then like around midnight, I'm just golden. for like those 2 hours. I'm just like, oh, it's completely worthless. Watching YouTube, questioning all my life decisions. You know, wasn't even testing. Oh yeah, that attack. I should drink more. Hit me, baby. Face me? Face me. Face me. Do you really swing too high? Wow. God damn it. Hit me. Haha, jump rope. Woo! Whee! I'm trying to actually get hit intentionally. There we go. Nothing wrong with that. Bring along for the ride. I need to fix Poppet so she actually has animated stuff again. Like so her outfit's animated. I think it's broken otherwise. I need to redo it completely. I don't know what happened. What if I just make her smaller? Like, does she really need to be that big? Or can she be a tiny bit smaller because I can't... Well, I guess I could move her back down. Okay, is there a way to do that? Skeleton tree. Apparently my keyboard would like to type a few extra R's. That's a pirate. R. Our keyboard. Let's turn it down a bit. Wait, how do I get the key then? Oh, I get it. I can't get it. You can't do it on the... You have to do it on this. Stupid. The actual animation itself. Tilt the weapon socket down a bit by... We'll say 20 here. Wait, I can't add a key? I should be able to add a key. Maybe you have to actually adjust the animation itself? No. Move your hand, lady. Okay, that can add a key. There we go. I can't add a key to the weapon socket. It's not an actual bone. But the way you change animations in this is you simply go to each bone you want, and then you just move it, and then you hit a key. Like, see which frame you want, and then say like I want to move the forearm bend there. Can't just click on it, can I? I can. And I can pick the various things for it there. I can move it over the side or whatever. It's like now our arm is farther over this way for some reason. I'm gonna regret this, by the way, but so now during the animation, she'll do that. So. And you can go through and adjust every single bone you want, adding more and more frames till you get bored. You can do a lot more with this too, but I'm gonna undo that second key there. I do not wish her arm to be some weird floppy thing, but I'm just hoping I can make it go down enough that it hits Poppet when she swings. That's all I care about. Take a quick drink. I wish I'd bought the bottles and not the cans. Cans make alcohol taste terrible. I have a not very delicious Sierra Nevada Pale Ale. Did you just hit yourself? You're supposed to be able to ignore yourself. She really hit herself. Wow. And it killed her. But her death animation is broken because I removed it. But I didn't add the other one back. I guess I can add those back. What I'm going to end up doing is Actually, there's two things I can do here. I can have it loop if I want. Let me do that. I was thinking of just putting it on her. Are there two? Oh, this is the montage. Just having it on her animation blueprint. And that's usually the better way to do it, but I'm kind of curious to see if this works out. So I'm going to dupe it and see if I can make dreams come true. I just want the last frame, so can I delete frames? Is that possible? You can record, that's weird. Re-zero at frame 25. Did I do it? No, I don't know what that actually does. Oh, remove. Genius. Okay, well, go ahead and remove. I just need one frame, because what I want this to do is loop with her just lying on the ground. Because what will happen is she'll play the animation of her dying, and then she'll stand back up because she has a walking animation that says, you know, stand there. But this will tell it, hey, just play the animation forever of her lying there in this one frame. So just like, Durr. That's all. Perfect. So, and we'll have it here. We'll play animation. I'll just copy paste because I'm lazy. Because it's a sequence, what it'll do is it'll just play this, and she doesn't even need to wait anymore because I guess it's just gonna play this and just have it loop. Actually, let's see. Find the animation because I'm lazy. This is the single frame, right? Yep. I should have made that as a base one and then retargeted to her thing there, but whatever. Fine. Okay, so we're gonna need that one there. Just drag it right on. I'll switch back to the other map in a second, but... Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. She killed herself last time. That's why I had this thing so far up, because she was having problems with it. And I really didn't want it clobbering her. It's supposed to ignore the actors. That was that weapon owner system that is not working quite right. It used to work. But... Or maybe it just didn't, and I just didn't notice. I don't even know. Whatever, it'll make it easier for it to hit me, I guess. Well, no, that's kind of too far forward, actually, from the look of it. Well, hits lower. I'll check that in a second. There's a brief moment in between. Oh, never mind. It's in this. I'd love to be able to reorganize this, but it causes problems, so I just have resigned myself to never doing that. We're incredibly complicated thingy here. It's more complicated than that. It actually does this too, but default crap. Hmm. I guess I can't do the conditions on this one that way. It must have been Paper ZD that did that. No, that can't be the case. It's been so long since I've messed with it. Oh yeah, Poppet's jiggle animation, very important. It's about being properly animated things, being a man of culture. Yeah. Oh, it just can't be on the entry. Okay, right? Dead. I need a bit of a reminder here. Okay. Hit the event graph here. I basically did this. For crouching and things like that. I don't have one for dead though. Let's cast to the character, I guess. Oh, that's right. I could use whatever. I'm okay with this cast since it's just her using this, so it doesn't really matter to me if she does that. I want to be able to get the various things, including the thing that just says if she's dead or not. Yeah, I know. It's all like, that transition will never happen. I know. I could just do that. I don't even really need to set this there. I could just do the as, whatever. Is dead. Apparently I can't type. And I'm going to set it on here so it's, I guess, easier to do it. Then we'll organize it. Comment it. Important variables, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Don't care. But, I mean, I use the same convention all the time, so it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Mostly the reason I do this is I have it set to say if she's dead there, and on this transition here, it's just going to get this. And, I don't need to branch that round. It's been so long since I've looked at these. I'm trying to remember all this crap. Yeah, I don't have to do special. I didn't think so, but okay. So we can enter transition if the character is dead. And just to double check on NPC here, which dictates, like, the way I worked it out was that everyone was built off of the NPC here. They're all children of it, so I can just make changes on this and it hits all the enemies and the NPCs. It doesn't hit Poppet. Poppet's her own unique animal. Yes, Poppet's an animal, right? I swear like 50% of the game's programming is just on that one blueprint. Probably not true. It's probably like 30%, but it's a lot. Okay, so let me make certain I'm just setting that she's dead. I guess I have a current state. Where do I set dead? I guess current state's a better plan, right? Well, let me check here. I made a change because I was going to do something special with there and I didn't do it, but current state makes a little more sense, but just in case. Target damaged, I think that's it. Old throwback from a long time ago, character damaged. I'm just going to get rid of every print string I see whenever I see it at this point. Just so I don't have to remember that. Yeah, is dead is here. Perfect. I don't care. That's all I need. Okay. Actually, I want one more change. I want to see if she can hit Poppet along the way too while I'm at it. I need to fix the weapon owner thing, but it's okay. Hit me. Turn towards me. Hit me. I know you hate the lamp. I'm over here. There we go. He's golfing. Hit me? Or not. Whatever. Well, I think we can all agree that worked out well. It's freaking terrible. Oh, wonderful. Who even knows what happens there? She's still twitching. No, you stop twitching. Stop it. Stop it. Stop twitching. Make sure it's dead. Chop its head off. Okay. I think I made the attack too low on that. For it hitting, low. I needed to just be maybe like 5, but I moved it like down by 20 degrees or something dumb. Use this one. I want to keep the other location for a second. Alright, so I moved it down 20 basically. And then I'm going to change this much smaller amount there. And why I hit that, I could have just as easily clicked off it and clicked on one of the others, like one of these, and I could just hit play. Hit herself. I actually think my weapon hit her. Oh, I got hit. Yay! I've been engulfed. She really does not like that lamp. Golf me? Golf me? Very inefficient. 0 out of 10, I hate it. I go back to the other level and see if that's if it has different behavior there. No data, huh? I keep getting error messages from YouTube saying, there's not enough data, blah, blah, blah. And eventually it's like, this stream will end. So, you guys are still there, right? YouTube's confusing me. It's just like, oh yeah, it's fine. Is it YouTube? Is it really? I don't know, at night my internet connection's been trash lately. It's weird. especially tonight. You can see the video memory is way too crappy, so. Yeah, I need to really work on this system. It's not very good. Originally I had a launch system that I was going to use, and it was working really well, and then... Okay. YouTube's just being dumb then, I guess, Mike. It's just what's happening. It's just like, yeah, it's going to end, and then it doesn't. But if it suddenly ends, you'll know that it's because YouTube said it was going to end. Do you not want to attack me? Do you not like me? No, you. She's just forever determining target. She didn't used to hang up there, but it's a sequence. No, she's going down there. She's doing it. She's just not doing it. Oh, it actually did kill me, so apparently it was doing something. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really not liking the ray trace system at all. Like, it just seems like it doesn't work very well. Like, it just... Look at how inconsistent that is. I have to change attacks, and even then, I can't even hit him. It's just invincible. Yep. More messages saying, blah, blah, will cause these problems, blah, blah, blah. Whatever, YouTube. Part of me just wants to design areas instead tonight because I'm tired of messing with this crap. Might do that. Behavior tree thing is annoying, and I don't care. I mean, I care, but I don't care that much. So I was planning out where everything was going to go here. And I largely like how the start is, though I need to make a room that is... I decided to have this room that explains the whole darkness and light thing. So I'm probably going to have some kind of wall in the way, have them go up, over, and then down into darkness or something to kind of explain it. Oh, that's right. You can hit spacebar to do that. I just found that out. You can just go spacebar and it just goes, yep. Switch between the various things. Or they're like, well, you can hit like W, R, or E, and R. Yeah, that's happening. Now I'm just going to hit spacebar. Let's just be real here. I'm way too lazy for this other crap. Okay, so I need to have something to blockade him because I really want the player to have to go high and low a lot. I mean, it's a Metroidvania. You should be jumping around like a crazy person all the time. If you're not jumping around like a crazy person, is it really a Metroidvania? So I'm going to design levels instead for a bit. It's 4 a.m. and, you know, I should be drinking more, I think, not less. That's my explanation for what's going on here. I can just adjust the size of this to whatever I want, right? So it didn't really matter. Need a bigger box? Not a problem. Actually, I'll just jumbo size this box. there's a roof up here. I just have it hidden away. So if you're wondering, like, well, could they just jump over it? No, she can't. There's a roof. Speaking of which, this should go all the way to the roof. This is a cardboard maze, so everything is supposed to be, various cardboard things. It's basically the storage of the warehouse. Working Thursday, they put Poppet away for storage because the toy maker didn't really know what to do with her because he only needed like 5 victims and he already had them, so he just happened to stumble upon what was going on and he killed her because, well, shouldn't have went into the creepy warehouse. Now should he? Should she? That's right. Learn to mind your own damn business. That's what I heard. But nope. I think I might actually pile them like this more precariously because it's more fun to go underneath things. It really is. Can she jump up this high? I'm about to find out. No, but she could probably jump onto this and get up there. That doesn't help her get up there, but she could go grab the various things back there. Ooh, that's an idea. That one's just floating, don't question it. She could grab the ones from over here. There's no movement thing, so they can't move. So it's not that they're broken, it's just that I didn't have the thing for them to let them move. I'll get back to having that eventually. Gotta stay in the light. It'd be nice if the attacks work correctly. You know what? Actually, I couldn't. The fireball works correctly. The projectiles work. It's the weapons that work like crap. Which makes me want to just have the each of the weapons just fire projectiles, just so I don't have to deal with it. We'll let the light come back on a bit. There's some blocks over here. There's only 2 of them though, so she couldn't really get up there with those, I don't think. But I might put an extra block over here that more than they need, so that this way they can come back over here with it. Come on. Come on. Okay, you're being a little weird. Don't hit it off of something, basically, is what I just heard. Then she can put it over here and then throw it like an idiot. Okay, the curse mechanic is kind of annoying when you're trying to do this for testing. Like, it's obviously there as a challenge intentionally, but having to stay out of the darkness all the time is kind of annoying. Okay, I believe in my ability to do that. I gotta come up with a better method for... If I have a double tap... Wait, what? I took 10 damage. Why'd I take 10 damage? I don't even get it. I'm assuming that Vu is somehow out there and somehow spawned Pop, mini Pop. Okay, apparently a lot of times it hits off something and I can't, like, it'll start moving around all crazy. I'll just throw it up there real fast. Much harder than that. I need to probably work on the mechanic being stronger. But in theory, if I put like maybe one extra block over here, she should be able to grab all of them and get up there. I'll throw it through here so I don't have to have it hit off the ceiling there. Yeah, I need one more block. Oh, one more block I could actually have gotten up there. Interesting. Yeah, the block, it's just too tall. I want to have more Metroidvania types things, more verticality. Actually, nah. I didn't want to have to redesign everything, so I'm just gonna do a bit of change in here of this one. I'm probably gonna wrap it this way, honestly. It's farther down than I wanted. Wow. I'm just gonna delete that one. I don't need it. I could have just drawn one and made it. I don't know why I didn't. Make it slightly harder to get in here. I'll have the plant holding the box up for reasons. Let's shrink the box a little bit. More verticality. Always fun. Okay, so let's do this kind of thing here. What is the size on these? It's probably better if I just figure it out now and get it over with. $20? Okay. Sure. Do I need this step ladder here? Maybe I should have the have them get up the step ladder instead. Let's leave this weird chair and book out of here for now. This is like a storage area, so you know. Time to use it like a storage area. get larger. Do 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 do. It might be a hard jump to do because of this box here. I'm gonna test it. Why am I wearing my sandals while standing here? It's very uncomfortable. We're just standing in one location for that. She can easily make that, but can she make this? Sure. Alright. Get to be much more maze-like and interesting. Okay. Like that, probably a little easier. Then you can go behind there, which might be interesting. Maybe I just do this, right? Because then there's an actual secret area behind there you can go to. Let's make it less obvious that the area is there. And with that there, now I can do this, right? Level designing in Unreal Engine is a treat. It's like the greatest thing ever. It's so easy, any moron can do it. You just make what... When you try to do the other stuff, that sometimes it can be... Honestly, it's just behavior trees. Behavior trees are the worst. Everything else I got pretty well figured out, but behavior trees are just... Well, in anything, planning behavior for enemies is just challenging. It's just AI stuff. Okay, so I can hide something back here. I don't think I'm going to go terribly deep. I think it's just going to be a random collectible hidden there. Easily get up on top of this doing that. And if you happen to grab one of the little blocks, you can drag it over there and get up there. But you won't be going any higher, so I'll have to hide additional blocks. Let me move this here. Slowly but surely making all the stuff. Oh, I was going to move this one down too. Everything held in there was originally just because I was, I just put a bunch of stuff in here to hold the place. I didn't have an idea of what I was going to do with the game yet, but... I might put a little wall here. I kind of want to punish the player if they fall down there, but only so much as they learn that the darkness is bad. That's it. That's all I'm looking for. Obviously, I'll have more of an explanation thing. I'm going to basically put various various things on the walls like I have over here, telling them to do things. So, it'll work out, but if I'm going to do that, I want this over here a bit. This is too far without the light. I'm pretty certain it's too far without the light. Let me double check this, but I'm pretty certain this, if I were to do it from here, to explain to them how the light works. I'm gonna get rid of the little thing that's just showing her like that. Oh. Also need to get rid of that text there, but that text is just a reminder. Oh no, she can make it. She can easily make that. Okay. These texts are just here to remind me of where everything's supposed to be, so I have an idea of what I'm doing. Because I just put all these things in place. I just want to kind of figure it out. I was watching, was it Thomas Bush? And he was saying that to make a 10-minute demo and to make it really great. And at first I had this big, huge area, blah, 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 and I was making things out here, and I was talking about stuff out there, and like it's like 3 floors, and just there's no, you won't beat this area in 10 minutes because Poppet's tiny, so it'll take her forever to get through all this. So why am I making this crap? I don't need that. I mean, it's kind of cool, but that made a whole second section that I'm not even going to use for now. Anyway, I'm gonna delete all for testing purposes. Oh, a bunch of these. But my computer is not that tough. I mean, the streaming plus running this makes the game run significantly worse than normal because, well, it's just a lot on my computer. My computer's no slouch. It has dual graphics cards, but well, you know, it's just a little much for it. It's just a little much. So we're not going to put a light here. We're going to make them jump up there. I'm assuming the stool will be enough to convince them. I'm sure they'll run over here. I might give them a goodie or something, but I haven't really made the goodies yet, so I need to make an item that's like, you know, the de facto goodie. But mostly I'll make places for collectibles first since it's a Metroidvania, and then I will add them in later. I don't think I want a painting here anyway. I do want this painting somewhere because it depicts, you know, Charlotte when she's alive. I might put it in her room. A lore thing that'll come up later. I just have it as a reminder to make some comment about it. I have to make an AI for her. I need to also get a better model for her. But the thing is like when you're going through, you have to sneak around past her. It becomes very stealth-like because if she sees you, then you just die. She's the curse. She's like where it emanates from, and she's got like a gaze of a gorgon basically when it comes to the curse. Like you're just instantly cursed. So it's no good. You don't want to be spotted by her. She can't physically hit you. She's a ghost, so it's not like she can really physically do anything to you. But she doesn't have to. I'm going to put this up here as my reminder of some sort of ridiculous thing to put up here, because it'll be worth it. I'm not sure if I want to make it where you can get it now or maybe. I mean, I do like rewarding people for exploring because I love exploring in games. That is true. Let's pile some crap. Piling crap is like 90% of the point of this game because you're a doll running amongst crap, so, you know. And all the levels are made out of garbage, so... This section's mostly going to be boxes, though. Or, like... It's supposed to be like a storage area. This glorious Victorian house thing that got given to me by Epic, like, a couple months back is wonderful. Thanks, Epic. You make me inappropriately happy. Oh, my. So what are we going to do with those? Everyone has pipes, but they're so dumb because all these pipes don't have holes in them. Oh, actually, I think these ones might. These like one of the few ones, like, but almost everyone has holes in it, and they just don't. You can't go in them. It's so terrible. I'm just like, but why? What's the collision on this pipe? I'd like to be able to go inside of the pipe. You have to make your own pipes, basically, to go inside. That's what I've had to do. And it's a lot more work than I want it to be, but... So this is complex, huh? Let's put it out here and see what happens. God, that thing is tiny. I really want the player to run inside of as many dopey little things as possible. Like, you know, I want it to be an exploration of just running through things. Because it just seems cool to me. That's like 90% of the point of this, is that you get to just go through all this stuff and as a tiny little doll. It's a different perspective than people probably normally used to. That's what I want. He's got to go higher anyway. Stuck in the floor there a bit. I thought you're supposed to have collision. And yet I'm sticking through them. Why am I sticking through them? Oops. I shouldn't be passing through it. Actually, it looks like the simple collision's not even bad, is it? Huh. Whoa. Project default. It's kind of hard to test against some things, like the complex stuff is really hard on the engine. You don't... Why no, yeah. Explain yourself. Lock all? Huh. Why do you have no collision? Explain. It's totally showing the simple collision. Maybe it does not actually have it in there. Let me double check this. Let's see. This doesn't work because it's complex works so much better when it works. That is one of the downsides, is that Poppet does have to go inside of things. I can't get away with crap collision a lot of times. I can try, but it doesn't work out very well. These just have garbage collision. Yeah, I don't know what to do about those. Besides, not use them. When in doubt. Works like crap, throw it out. I'm gonna go grab myself another alcohol thingy. I'll be right back. Alright. Round 2 is active. I'm good to go. The alcohol is now strong with this one. Yes. I guess I can make my own pipes. I was kind of open to use what was already made, but I can already tell that's not happening. So many people make these pipes that are just they don't have anything in them. You can't go in them at all. So. Yeah, okay, fair enough. The other ones don't even have a name on there. That's interesting. Actually, I wonder if that one mesh can do it. Let me double check. There might be a trick here. Let's ditch that. I don't care. You. Browse to asset because I'm lazy. If this thing could actually have the ability to go inside it, it'd be the best thing ever. I don't think I see an option. Could be damaged, apparently. Maybe I'll have to join his Discord and be like, can you make an option where the thing has, like, is hollow inside? So my life can be better? Okay, we're gonna pile garbage then. That's my new plan. I'm gonna move it off to the side and just pull garbage onto there. Unfortunately, I can't fit it all on one screen. Like, I just can't. There's too much crap in this game. Oh, too much crap in this engine. It's very difficult to fit everything. So let's do this so that it can look like its own thing. They can't see through the floor. Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I cannot do that. I can make my own, but I'm not sure I want to. Also, how often do I want Poppet to be able to save? I'll use buckets. They're kind of on brand for the area. Jumbo bucket. Yeah. There's a bucket for it later, so it's very important that I have buckets because continuity. Do not question the buckets, or do. It's fine, whatever. It's not possible to make this jump, is it? There's no way. No way. Nope. Not even kinda. Okay, that's fine with me. So what's everyone up to? Anything exciting? There's still Vampire Savior going on? Or Vampire Survivor? I won't call it Vampire Savior. That's the one with like Morgan and the various Night Stalkers that Capcom made. Not the same. No. I only have been streaming. I don't even know. Hour and 42 minutes. Not bad. I'll definitely try to start earlier in the evening. I mean, I can only do it so long tonight because I do have to be up for work tomorrow. So it's as much fun as it is to stream. I worked, I don't know, I think 9 hours today or something. This is kind of how I unwind, though. Well, okay. I don't know if the behavior trees and all that crap could be considered unwinding, but making levels. Click off it, click back so I can get the full thing. I love how you can just make everything on Unreal Engine. You can do anything special at all. I just make it. Oh, this box has not solid. Got it. Maybe I'll sit for a bit. Banding is fun and all, but is it? I don't know. All right. Probably adjust my monitors a bit too. Got a very adjustable setup now with all these, you know, monitor arms and other stuff. It's very nice. I guess that is technically really big. I'll grab one of these. It's possible I might do some changing later of how these work, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm definitely going to have collectibles that you can just get a lot of. If you have a reason to jump up to all these places. Something that represents either like a money thing or like a power-up thing that you can spend for, you know, levels or something. I don't know. Spend for upgrades. I don't know. Something. We shall see where it goes. I don't think I need the buckets there. Presumably I want you to be able to get over to here and jump onto this and then use this to jump over to here. And then from in there you can go into here and get something. I do still love me some room designing. I'm always checking all the weird little messages because YouTube's like, put this, put this, put this. I'm like, but YouTube, it's working fine. It's like, is it? I'm like, I hope so. I guess I'll see if I can jump onto this and onto that. Oh, I most assuredly can get up here if I want. I'm definitely gonna have to have a sanity meter that, you know, can be added to. That's true. I'm also gonna fix the light on this thing. Oh shit, the magic glow thingy. Oops. I don't want to fight the battle just to test this. Huh. Why does the magic glow always kind of hit a weird location? Why does it seem small? Actually, what am I doing? Make it visible so I can just frickin' figure out what it is. This is an RPG Maker. I don't have to guess. I remember having to set up particles in RPG Maker. Oh my god. And just having to, like, you know, constantly load the game every time I wanted to test anything because I couldn't see it unless the game was loaded. Jesus. 0 out of 10 would not recommend using particles in RPG Maker. I mean, I did it. Don't hate the play, I hate the game on that one, but there were regrets. It doesn't really seem to get much bigger, does it? I thought it would get much larger, but it seems to be the same. No, it's a little bigger. It looks like it wraps pretty well. Looks like she's actually using, you know, the thingy to pick it up. And yet it's way off there. Which leads me to believe that it's that cube itself that's the problem. Is it? Oh, it's not even showing the cube. That's the new static mesh. This is the old static mesh. It's because this cube itself doesn't actually sit in the same location. I might make specific ones. I don't even know. Why can't I move it? Yeah, it did look a lot better when I just made specific ones for everything. I probably should just go back to that. Make them all children of these things. Make any larger. Kinda. Oh, thanks, NR. Yes, things have been progressing slowly but surely. Okay, so that's much better looking than it was before.
There's an error with their outfit that I haven't been able to fix yet, but apparently it gets caught. And no, never mind. It's fine. It just didn't. Work a second time? Okay. Well, the location is fine. That's true. Obviously, this thing is, this is supposed to be so it can be used for so many different things, including floating in the water. Which I was going to make it so that it could be all the stuff. This way I didn't have to individually make specific stuff for everything. To check if they're in the light, and I slowly shrink the thing, which I don't know why it doesn't have the bubble. I like the bubble. Wait, why am I despawning the particle when I'm just make it visible or not? I don't think that should be there. I think that might be what's causing the problem. Oh, never mind. It's not despawning the particle at all. It's actually a stupid thing I made. Oh yeah, it checks if the velocity is low. And then gets rid of it. I almost wonder if I should get rid of the particle as soon as she throws it. It would make sense. I haven't even adjusted the damage for this yet. But it actually works way better. Hits every time. Point blank one doesn't hit very all the time, but whatever. But this does not work right. So you drag all those back there and you can get this up here probably if you want. But you actually probably could just jump up here first and then take them up there. Put one up there, and then you'll probably need like two up there, honestly. Interesting. Let's move this down a bit. I don't know how audible I am or not, but I suppose I had to check that. Probably should check that when I switched to sitting, but I didn't. I'm gonna close like half these because I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm making levels. My brain doesn't want to do the other stuff. It's like, nah, man. I'm like, okay. This is a combat and then a very simple puzzle to get up here. This will take you back, so someone might be stupid and jump down here and they'll hate their lives. I haven't really found a way to make it where the light doesn't affect someone through the wall. It's based entirely upon the distance to the lamp. Yeah, I should make this more interesting, I think. This is how you get back. I'm just going to stick with boxes here. And the reasoning for it is you really don't want too many different meshes if you don't need them. I mean, they're not terrible to have extras, but 9 million meshes later, you're gonna... It's just gonna be a lot to load in a small area. I don't want the player to be able to get into here. That just needs to not be possible. Oh. That'll make it hard to get up there, and that's what matters, right? What am I trying to do with this? Grab the central thing like an idiot. That means it'll go everywhere and be annoying to figure out where it was going. There's no rhyme or reason to these boxes. I gave up on reality a while ago at this point, I think. We're just more entertaining. I like that. It's more of a frame. Yeah, no, alcohol almost helps the design of regular arrays. It's when you're trying to program behavior trees, alcohol just led to bad things. Don't do that to yourself. Save the behavior trees for when you're sober. Or, well, actually, with how annoying they can be sometimes, maybe you don't want to be sober. That's fair. I don't want to be sober when I'm using behavior trees. Nope. I don't know why I'm enlarging it, but listen, enough alcohol and whatever. Fine. We'll grab some curtains and drop them in here. Maybe not that tall of curtains. There's very little rhyme or reason here, but there doesn't need to be. Logic, that's for other places. Yes, other places. Huh. So let's put this up here. And then in the case of this, I'm going to grab these curtains here. Now an instant curtain here. It doesn't match, but I can fix that. We have the technology. Oh, Unreal Engine. You don't need any kind of assets in advance. Make them all on the way.
I don't know, Jakey. I mean, with enough alcohol, who knows what'll happen? Like, you'll just wake up and things will have been done. Whether or not those are good things, you see, that's not really relevant here. Things will be done. And you just be like, okay, well, I intended it to be that way. Yeah, that's it. With enough alcohol, hey. Yeah, see? Well, it's just about getting something done. People always be like, oh, I never want to work on my game. I really should, blah, 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 blah. Listen, just pound some alcohol and open it up. Who knows what you'll end up with, but I guarantee you it'll be more than you had before. Whether or not that's a good more, whatever. But you will have more. It is a reason to work on it. That's my secret. Yeah, that's it. Yes. And sure, tomorrow I'm going to regret everything I did with the behavior trees. Okay, whatever. But I'm going to like these weird areas I made. That's fine. That's all that matters to me. What is this? It's a shadow? Okay. So everything was kind of empty before, but we'll fix that. It won't be empty now. Make those vanish there. I really should turn off this effect. Also, this apparently breaks. Neat. Cool. Whatever. That's a problem for future me. Future me doesn't care. No. Like, present me doesn't care about future me. Future me, whatever. These cars work so badly. Oh yeah, I didn't even fix this thing yet. Whatever, I'm not even trying to keep it. I really just wanted to do this. Woo! That's all I wanted. Listen, I've had a bit to drink. Don't question it. This is drunk game driving. Very important. I need to make it deal damage things. It's not actually going to be in the game until much later. The chariot thing, I'm not going to give them the tarot that quickly for it, so I don't need to fix it. But I made it up just to see if it would work. And then promptly broke it. Whatever, don't question it. Anyway. Fine. I'm not concerned. Alright, so we're making just weird things, I think is what I'm trying to do here. So it feels more or less open and more like levels and everything in a Metroidvania. So I'll probably move these level things here because there's like a combat down here. Or I'm planning on a combat there. Yeah. Do not question. Originally, that was going to be the first combat, and it's just not anymore. It just isn't. It's not. Just, no. I created a system that would actually seal them into a location and then keep track of whether or not things have been spawned or not. And then if they escaped, it would actually remember which ones had been spawned and killed and then go back and get them. And this is because originally I was going to have a more adventure style game and not a Metroidvania. I'm going to let you a little secret. You should plan that stuff in advance before messing with your game. Yeah, I'm just saying, you know, it might be a good idea. It's just don't be like me, okay? Mistakes were made. It's the best way to put it. Mistakes were always being made. More boxes. Oh, that's right. I put a door there.
Which can't open yet until I give the, well, I mean, I have it set up where literally you just, well, first I got to break it out of that group because the group doesn't have it. But you just type which key you want. As long as you have a key named this, that's all that matters. And I made an item where you can literally just drop it and, I know there's one over here. You can literally just type the name you want right there. And it will work on that door. I'm a big fan of things that just kind of work on everything. So easy. Like, it's just very expandable systems. I'm also a fan of things that make no sense whatsoever. Like, the layout. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll end up putting things all over the walls later too, but this is more just laying things out as I want it to be. I really want it to just twist and turn. Just so much. That's what I'm aiming for in this game. A lot of twisting and turning. Like, just weird crawlways and just strange things that really give you the feeling of being a cursed doll running around in this strange area. And as this section is called the cardboard maze, it's mostly made out of cardboard. It's supposed to be a storage section of the warehouse. Which I probably said, but listen, I was drunk, so. And by was, I mean M. Because somehow I don't think adding more alcohol will make me less intoxicated. I have some friends that are like that. I've definitely dated some women who are like that, where they seem to be basically bottomless when it came to dealing with alcohol. I'm like, where does it all go? I don't understand. I don't think Poppet could even make up this area here. I wanted to be able to backtrack without having to complete a puzzle. Oh, not even close. I did reduce Poppet's jump size. Also, her dress appears to be kind of broken. I may have to replace the model at some point. I'll get around to doing it again. When I feel like it. So, I need to have at least some sort of thing she can jump on over here. Nice. Is it frozen? That was a lot of effort to move one box back into location, you know? Smaller box. Oh, I see. We did not decide to duplicate it. Sometimes Unreal Engine be like that. Like, nah, I don't wanna. Don't wanna. Just throws a temper tantrum. Okay, anytime you try to compile your game, then you can really see what Unreal Engine don't want to do. It starts with not wanting to compile your game and goes from there. You're like, oh god, what's gonna happen here? Like, ha ha ha. Okay, this does not work because, actually maybe it does. Can the player get through between that table leg and that, or it might need to create some space. Otherwise, there's like a space behind that the player can get trapped in. Not a problem. Cannot get back up there, though. Let's fix that. Not everything needs to be a puzzle. Just some things. I actually don't know if I need another box here. I could just raise the box below a bit. I don't know, whatever. More alcohol will make my levels that much more exciting. That's the real secret here. Like, you'll have the alcohol, and then you'll get these weird thoughts in your head of what seems like a good level design, and it's not. But maybe every once in a while it'll be accidental brilliance, and you'll be like, wow, this is such a great level. I never would have thought of this. That could just be me coping, though. That's true. I'm just saying. We could totally be coping. I can't wait till the first person comes over here and then does this. Because the game actually starts back over here, and you come over this way to get that tarot card back there. So that would literally put them right back at the start of the game. Oh, it'd be hilarious to watch. They'll do it one time and they'll be like, and somewhere out there, hopefully they imagine me laughing at them. And their lack of spatial awareness, you know? I really gotta work on the dodge. It's terrible. It was really good until I changed the controls to double tap, and now you don't have enough momentum. You hit it back at the beginning of the game, you're like, woo, beginning of the game. And your little box that you save in. Okay, well, you get caught on that. That is kind of annoying. I need to fix this too, apparently. Okay, that's good to know. But why are those interesting? Well, those will just fall because gravity's a thing, but I wonder why that was raised up. Oh, Unreal Engine, you do such neat things. You are my favoritist engine. I can't be paid to use the other engines. I pity anyone who currently uses the other ones, because you have to do this thing called programming in those. Yeah, I'm lazy. I ain't doing it. No. Nope. The beautiful part about UE is it really goes out of its way to make your game look way better than it should, with a lot less effort than you need in like other engines. Having tested the other engines, yes. Yes. To be fair, I didn't put a whole lot of time into Godot. Because Godot's like, you gotta learn C#. I'm like, do I? And it's like, how about Godot script? And I'm like, It's like, oh, we're discontinuing that. I'm like, wait, what? I'm not gonna learn that. We're discontinue? What's up? No. No. Lazy. I want to do blueprints. I want to drag a node out. I already wasted my time learning JavaScript. I have no interest in learning yet more programming languages. No. We're past that now. To a higher plane of blueprint goodness. Blueprints. I don't think I want to block them. I thought about putting another box right here just so they have to jump over it, but I don't think I really... I want to be able to go back. And you can do that, right? Like, there's nothing screwed up here. You can easily get back. I want to redo the interface anyway, whatever. Not a problem. I'm not sure why the entire painting vanishes on that. It's a stupid thing that I've changed so many times since then that it's not really particularly efficiently designed. The little battle arena here shows up. I actually think the battle arena is a lot smaller. I don't know why I made it so big. And I won't always lock people in. A lot of times I'll just have random enemies, but sometimes I'll force a fight on them. Just to be that guy. I want to use the light mechanic again, because I have a light maze thing here where you're supposed to grab this little like light ball and or light cube and drag it through this maze. So more areas need to use this. And the cube shrinks the longer you hold it, so you gotta do that. But it keeps you from dying from the curse, so it's not like terrible. If you throw it, it doesn't shrink. But if it's too small, it vanishes and you have nothing. It's kind of hard to pick up when it's small, though. That's interesting. I did manage to grab it. Maybe make this game more interesting looking, I think. So I'm going to probably add more weird stuff in, but we'll get to that. This is more just laying it out. Using boxes. And fences. Evil fences. I'm wondering why your dress vanishes randomly from that particle. Whatever. Don't question it. Or do, whatever. It's fine. I question it, so I guess you can question it too. Okay, so I'm okay with the light maze thingy, but I would like another one. Probably through here, actually. This wasn't going to be the first place you encounter one of Tinka's paintings. So it's actually just more things to jump on, and not really any kind of puzzle per se. I guess to be fair, this can be its own maze too. I want less open rooms. I don't like open rooms very much. They're just boring. The only area I really want to be open are like either important story areas or like the Moonlit Garden, because the Moonlit Garden is in fact a garden that's actually outside, but it's still within the walls. That's how the lore works. You can't leave outside the walls or you'll just die. But as long as you stay within the walls of the warehouse or its grounds, you're fine. I need more alcohol to find inspiration. Yeah, that's it. Inspiration. Yes. I kind of wonder about having like rooms that are more designed for actual use, because that's boring. Like, it's like they're set up for, like, a person using them, but she's a ghost. She doesn't care. She arranges all these things in stupid ways because it's funny to her. Making you go through these weird levels, so it's possible you'd have a couple rooms like that, but any room where she would actually be, you know, a threat has to be open enough because she's huge. I mean, I don't have a very good model for her. I have a better model than I'm making. But the crap model, in comparison to Poppet, I think I'm about to land on the ceiling, by the way. Yeah. Nope, maybe not. I mean, she's massive over Poppet. She's huge. So, for her to pose any kind of threat in area, there has to be enough room for her to move around. Which is an interesting conundrum I have going on here. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Because, yeah, that makes the levels boring for play purposes. Unless it's like a stealth game where you're trying to hide from her, then that's kind of fun. So if she's in the room, then that's cool. But there needs to be almost like a level that happens if she's not in the room. Which I'm not sure I'm going to do on that. It's possible those rooms will just be kind of boring if she's not around. or the puzzle becomes like jumping up on top of the things that are arranged like more. I may have to be stealth how I arrange it, like, you know, have things set up so that you can bounce from thing to thing to get around to some sort of ridiculous area instead of having it be maze like this. Because I mean, it is a maze, so that's why this area is so claustrophobic with crap everywhere. It's literally the cardboard maze. But this section is like Charlotte's section. This section I don't have a name, but then I have like a mini toy town going on here, which is not easily traversable yet. Let's see, where are we at? Where's the pipe? It's hard to arrive inside of the pipe. I think that puts me in the pipe. They're building a toy city out of all the crap. I'm gonna have a jumping puzzle to get up here. It's possible I think it's painting here and not there. Because she's watching everything going on, and she reports to you and helps you out. It used to be you could travel into these to go to different worlds, but then I took that out because the simple reality was I couldn't come up with a reason for that to be a thing. She needs to have... I need to fix her painting in general. I need to be like... Also, these lights are weird. Whatever. I need to remember to block this off. So when you have the moon terror, you can open it up to go to a lower area. So for now, I'll do that, even though it sticks out. It's my placeholder. So I want the key to be able to open this door. I don't plan on moving this door. Ungroup this door. It's not the garden key. That's just like a default name there. We'll call it the bucket fort key. After, in fact, the weird fort I made out of buckets with creepy dolls inside that have killed each other. Don't question it. The plan is to make these things, these Annie bells, as I call them, the de facto cleaners of the warehouse, where they actually take the dead dolls and eat them down in the basement. And in the darkness, I'm going to have them turn into a much nastier type of doll, but then they're cowardly in the light and they turn into these little shitty dolls and they run away. So that's the plan with them. But the basement's going to be, like, way farther in the game. So otherwise, they're just going to be these dopey little happy things running around that steal bodies and take them away. I might make their hobby making blood angels or something. I don't know. I just put them all here as a reminder of something to do with them. Alright, so I think I'll just put the bucket fort key right here. I don't think it needs to be anywhere special, to be completely honest. I'll just grab this key. I'm too lazy to find it any other way. Report key. I set up this great system with collectibles, and where is it? It's on Poppet. And drag it up here. So whenever the collectibles are there, these find things here are picked up, all it cares about is the item name and the item type. The item type is just for some things have a bunch of different versions of it. It immediately runs this event, and then it goes in here and then does what it needs to do for everything like that. And I can just change some names and put all the effects here, and I never have to do anything else. I never have to make any other special items, anything like that. I just get to change the graphics and go. It's perfect. You can literally change the mesh to whatever you like, change the scale. If it has an amount that it heals or does whatever, you can change that. One collectible to rule them all. And I can make children if I needed to do additional things or something. I don't know. Whatever. This made me happy. I need to have a door here because I can't see. Not a door, I mean a light. I hadn't designed much of the game with the light mechanic in play yet. That was the problem. I really should have had that in play. Because it's such an important mechanic that it needs to be there. I almost want this to be slightly larger attenuation. Maybe 1500. I was gonna have an entire area that was like some like Toy City or something, but we'll see if that changes later or not. This is such a broken event. Whatever, I don't care. And it opens. Woohoo! There's nothing for them to move around. I was just killing them all psychic in there, but the weapon system's still not very good. I think it really is just the streaming, though. Like, it's having a hard time keeping track of these, the ray trace while doing the streaming. Maybe. There's like one more, huh? Where'd it go? Huh. That's awkward. There should be like a third one. I don't know. That sure sounds like a problem for future me who wants to do all the actual coding. Right now I'm all like, alcohol good, you know. Okay, so how much city am I going to put in here, I think is the question. And do I want to leave it open to fly overhead later? There is a flying ability. But I kind of don't want to make it where you can fly over. You know what I'm gonna do? Fix the lighting temporarily so I can just see better. There you go. So much easier to see now. I mean, if I want to do some planning, it's useful for the lighting, I guess. But then the problem is I actually have to place lights just to build the levels. So I have kind of a plan here. But I'm going to shrink this one back here. Because I really am a big fan of making the player have to go a lot of ways around things. But I might want to do... Oops. I just wanted to grab this one arrow here. And what I'm going to do is put something up higher so the player can't go through there. Those are already about the right height, so let's just do this, and then I'm going to blockade. A little bit better scaling here. Huh. Close enough. I'll fix it a little more interestingly later, but what I'm doing right now is making every area take way longer, I think is what it really boils down to. The big thing to remember is when you're dealing with a character the size of Poppet, you really have to go out of your way to block everything because she fits so many places. And it really gets kind of tedious because she can sneak into just about anything, and it's like, oh, player managed to break through the level again. And I do it all the time. I intentionally break my own levels just to see what happens. Needs more alcohol to fuel the creative juices. I'm such a lightweight. I've had like 2 of them. But I don't remember, until recently I didn't really do a lot of drinking. That's right, Unreal Engine has driven me to drinking. That is not true, by the way. It is so not driven me to drinking. Now, something like RPG Maker, now that would drive me to drinking. I'm just saying. I came from that community. All I have to say is this: no, don't do that to yourself. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's just called a bad life decision. She has no means of getting up here yet, though. Probably gonna do some kind of pipe system for that. I do like pipes, but little tiny pipes because it's like a little city. I'm gonna start putting all these little buildings here too. Might ever jump on buildings too. I don't know. Oh, that's right. I made breakables. I forgot about that. I just leave whatever I'm working on wherever, and then I'm so excited to find it later. I love Unreal Engine. Oh yeah, the eyeball that I'm eventually going to make aim towards the player and watcher. Apparently stuck. I think Vu is running her behavior tree and attacking Poppet. Or the mini Poppet that damages her. She summons a little voodoo doll of Poppet. And that's why occasionally you see damage bounce off me. Whatever, it's not going to kill me or anything, so it doesn't matter. I think I'm going to expand this out. Yeah. I'm going to grab one of you that's already facing the right direction because I'm being lazy. I think I already converted this into a regular thing. No, it's a box brush still, so I can put a hole in the wall if I want. I left all these as box brushes just in case I want to put like weird little corridors through the walls, like I did with the pipes here. $5:48 a.m. Yep. Creepy dolls, building toy towns and everything like that. Drinking alcohol at 5:48 a.m. That's the world we've arrived at today. Do not question. I guess you can if you want. It's fine. Any questions? Sure, whatever. I'll put a battle up here or something for funsies. I'll probably come along and replace these with other meshes or something, but I could use geometry to do this. It's just it loads so slowly. It takes forever. And I do have the advantage of being able to have things look intentionally off, so that's kind of nice. It cannot go that far back. Blocking the door. Some things have to make sense. That's true. It can, however, go above the door. That's exciting. What if we make stuff that goes above the door? Only problem is a lot of these buildings stick up over it, so I don't know how I feel about that. I already pre-made some buildings, so I guess I can just start dragging those in. In the absence of anything better to do in those, because some areas are going to be more combat-centric. So for those, I think scenery is a little more interesting. But maybe not. I might want, like, platforms and stuff like that too. It's true, I haven't really put a lot of platforms in yet. I made a platform that moves and everything, so I don't know why I don't have any in here. One of the unfortunate things is because it's a warehouse with multiple stories, I can't just have a hole going down and let them fall into it. Otherwise it's like them falling into a whole other section of the game. So I don't have any way to have any kind of pit yet. I could make some sort of weird substance that kills Poppet when she touches it, forcing her to basically respawn. Like a liquid curse that's just on the ground. Am I doing that? Maybe? Maybe. Definitely tell that even the alcohol is not winning this fight. Iron is winning the fight. Let's grab some city and toss it in here. Where did I put him? Ah, here we go. I realized I could just pick up the entire building from these, from the demo map and just bring it right on over. And so I did. Now I can just have giant buildings from the demo map. So I don't have to make them myself. I mean, I'll make my own too, but for purposes of setting up, I don't see any reason to, really go to the trouble. Oh, I still need to make a pipe maze to get over there. Where does the pipe maze begin? Important to note. And how do you get up to it? I'll think about it. I'm gonna put some buildings in the way to make it look like it's a little cooler in here. Whoa. It's a big building. These should be shrunk down. What size are these? These are... that's size 1. A lot of these need to be shrunk down. You know, maybe I'll rework the kill plane to have this kind of a thing here, and I'll put those in. Wait, what? No, 0.5. Thank you. Huh. Didn't realize they were so high up. Oops. That one's on the ground. I'll let the player walk behind it. That's cool. Just about done with the alcohol. How sad. Got my giant steampunk mesh thingy. The awkward thing is I have another one of these for free to give to some random person if they ever want steampunk stuff. I'd only give it to someone who actually was going to use it, though. But I got it as part of Humble Bundle. I'm like, I've already got it. I don't need a second one. And they're like, too bad. And I'm like, oh, I see. Ugh. I'm staring at all these things, not sure what I want to put there. I actually need a kill plane, I think. I think I do want to make something that's like that. So let's find the kill plane parent and make it better. It's probably under environment. Yeah. All this, maybe it's like darkness, I guess. Okay. Um, what's a box? So it's already got the ability to have a look to it. No, it doesn't, because it's a collision box. It's not the same. Actually, I don't need a static match. No, 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 no. Dicks. Box. No. Maybe it's just a plane then, right? Cube. There we go. That's the word we're looking for. Listen, man. I've been drinking. Do not question. Or do. It's fine. Whatever. Any questions you want, sure. Let's find something that would act as a good look for it. I think I know I have something. Was it darkness? How's that? Maybe it's shadow or something. I don't know. There was a particle that seemed like it was very good for what I wanted to do. And it's actually a material. M Cloud Shadows, maybe? I could also just use water, too. Not ideal, but for purposes of just setting this out here, I'm going to change it in a second anyway. What happened? You have no collision? Let's fix that if that's the case. I understand. Why is it not? Let me jump on it. That works. Sure. Huh. Anyway, whatever. I'll figure that out in a bit. Anyway, I want to see if this actually works. Do you know why it doesn't work? Because the box says collision. True. No, it's fine. I don't like the look of it, but whatever. For purposes of testing, it's fine. Perfect. Art materials. Um, uh, I think I have an item already that has what I want. Not what I was looking for, but thanks. Hmm. Well, I need materials anyway, no matter what happens. I think Infinity Blade Effects had them or something. Has some random animated ones. Wait. I have an idea here. So for the UI, I had animated health. But where did I put it? Maybe? No. Ah. Hmm. That's what I wanted. Liquid darkness. Yeah. The darkness. I did not do what I intended. Oh. I didn't anticipate that it would be a circle. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's wild looking, but... Wait, if I get rid of this... okay. I have a plan. I will call it curse then. I already have a liquid darkness, so... My liquid curse, we'll say. I'm gonna delete the artist one anyway. It kind of doesn't really show any. At that point, I could have just made it black and been done with it. Mistakes were made. You know? Sometimes mistakes were made. Not questioned. Or do, it's fine. There's probably an easier one to do than this. But at least I have an option now for that, though it's probably just... I'm probably gonna find a better thing. I had hoped to make it cooler than that, but it's not that cool. That's kind of the thing, though. You got to test things to see what turns out cool and what's just stupid. So there's an easy way to check what's animated and what's not. Besides mousing over it. Honestly, if I get rid of the other thing there and just have the one, it would look fine. What if I just did this? and then did this. Yeah. All right. I don't really want two color. One color seems perfectly acceptable. Not really ideal. I definitely hate it. I guess as a placeholder, though, it does work. Even if it isn't ideal. Well, let's see how it looks in the actual darkness. Oh, that's right. There's something wrong with that particular thing. I don't know what's up with it. I'll fix it later. Oops. The alcohol is winning. Let's just put it that way. I see. I should rework the kill plane to not need the other thing. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh. I think after that I might go off to sleep. It is 6:14 a.m. My brain is like, nah, man. Why? And I'm like, eh. Mistakes were made. Or I could try to reverse the two. Does that work? No, because it's a child. Oh, not that kind of plane. Let's just do a plane instead. Easier. It'll default to not visible here. Make it visible, and then I will grab the darkness thingy from it. A darkness thingy, whatever. Huh. That's why I wanted more than that, but I could just make it black. It might actually just look better if it's black. Let's see. I prefer to pull one out of something that I actually don't plan on deleting. It might actually just look way better, honestly. Oh, that's right. Don't do that. I forgot to disable the collision. That's what we call stupid. Yeah, you drink enough alcohol, you know. One thing leads to another. Overlap ball dynamic, blah, blah, blah. I'll fix the camera eventually, but that's not that important to be it. So that it bounces off the wall like that. It's pretty good. There you go. Works great. Alright, well, that'll probably about do it for me tonight. I have to be up in... Actually, I have to be at work in 8 hours. Not actually up in 8 hours. I'll be there actually at work. And then I work like, I don't know, 8 or 9 hours. Then I'll come home and I'll probably, I'll probably stream tomorrow night. I'll just start streaming just 2-3 hours a night just for funsies. I don't know. So for anybody bored, I will be sure to be around tomorrow. Roughly the same time. Maybe, I don't know. Might be earlier. Hopefully earlier. Probably earlier. If you get bored and want to chat or know when I'm in a stream, I have a Discord. Feel free to join the Discord, and I sit there and talk game dev crap all the time like a weirdo. I don't know why. Often about engines that I don't even use, which honestly is... Hey, whatever, I mean, I now know about... Well, I mean, I came from RPG Maker, for God's sakes, so I'll say something right there. Know all about that. We've been talking GB Studio lately. Even though I have no use for it, but whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling. This is what happens when you drink too much. So I will bid everyone adieu. I'm going to go pass out now. Thanks for watching, and yeah. Later.